So the 700-page document that's meant to trick us, because really what they're proposing can be condensed into just a couple of sentences and just a couple of problems. They're redefining sex, not to mean man and woman, but to mean sexual orientation and gender identity. This is an example of what we talk about all the time, which is when we allow the government to redefine words, they become the arbiters of truth. Whoever is the arbiter of truth is essentially the dictator. This is the Biden administration's way, one of the ways that they are taking that power away from us, that they are becoming the authoritarians in our country. So whenever there's a proposed rule change like this, there's an allowance for public comment. There's 60 days when this proposed rule change is posted on the Federal Registrar, where you and I are allowed to post our comments on it. And in the space of 60 days, 184,000 of you posted comments against this, which I'm very impressed by this number. The previous record was set by liberals who were posting on the Federal Register against Betsy DeVos's proposed rule changes to Title IX during the Trump administration. Well, we just upended that record and set a new one at 184,000. So let's read a couple of these. A couple of these you write, and these are anonymous comments, by the way. So when I'm not giving attribution, it's because this is that you have the privacy of comment. This is one of the comments. Quote, "You're using non-discrimination laws in an illegal and unconstitutional way. And if this hits my kid's school, we will file a lawsuit." Comment number one. I actually hope this happens. I hope that parents across the country file lawsuits because this is patently illegal. Second comment, for 50 years, Title IX has provided important protections and opportunities for women by prohibiting discrimination on the basis of sex. While parents across the country are demanding the rejection of woke policies, the Department of Education instead has chosen to hijack Title IX to force gender ideology on children without their parents' knowledge or approval. This proposed rule is a lawless interpretation and is a complete overreach by the Department of Education. I mean, I couldn't say that any better. That's exactly what it is. Someone else says, do not legally force public schools to allow biological men to participate in women's sports and access facilities such as locker rooms and bathrooms. Stop enabling everyone and anyone who denies the science of biology. Humans are born male and female, period. Don't you just love when you can condense opposition to a 700-page liberal document into one sentence? That's how easily and how easily we can debunk this stuff because it's so fragile. It's built on a complete lack of logic. All right, next quote. Let's see. I want to read a couple more of these. The rules should not include gender identity. Title IX should not allow males to enter the girls' bathroom, girls' locker room, or play on girls' sports teams simply because they identify as female. This one's a good one. I strongly oppose gender sharing in school bathrooms and showers. I strongly oppose biological males participating in female sports. God made two sexes, which are a male and a female. Government has no right to try and force me to think otherwise. You are discriminating against me. There are only two sexes, male and female. That actually might be the best point, is that this isn't just about tolerance. This is not about equality under the law. This is the government trying to use an apparatus, the schooling system. And remember, your children are forced to go to school, or you can be charged with truancy. So you don't have a choice whether your children go to a school. It's just sometimes you have a choice of which school you want to send them to if you have the money to send them to a private school. But even private schools sometimes take federal money. So especially colleges and research grants and all of that, that's maybe a separate conversation. But this is the government trying to force their gender ideology on us and on our kids, and our religious beliefs or our scientific beliefs be completely damned.